Let me show you real quick how those lists in Python work. Let's go. My list 425, print my list. We see numbers 4, 2, and 5 as a list, not as separate elements. If we want to select exact elements, we have to point to them by the index of a list. In every list, the index starts from 0, unlike 1, which means if we want to select exact number, let's say digit 5, it's like 1, 2, third element, right? Because we have 4, 2, 5. It will not be third, but like second, because we count from 0. I think it's pretty easy to understand. So if we also print here 0, we get the first element. But we have to be careful, because if we go beyond that index, because we don't have index 3 here, right? Because we have 0, 1, 2, and there is no index beyond that. And if we print that, we get an error. And when you try to access an index that's out of range, you're essentially trying to read a memory location that hasn't been allocated for that list. It will not work, you will get fired. Don't do that, please. Okay, you can also go like the other way. You go, let's say, -1 or -2. Okay, but let's go -1. If you print this, you get 5 because you go like around and you get from backwards, you know? The first, boom. If you go -2, boom, you get the another number. It's just backwards, it works. Okay, and you can also easily do that with a for loop. You can print every element separately, unlike the first print whole list, you can separately print every element. For element in my list, print element. And we get every element separately. Okay, this is basic iteration. It's fairly simple. Another information, lists can have elements that are integers, floats, strings, other lists or dictionaries. They can all exist within the same list. Oh my god, it's too powerful. Look at that. Let me print this. As you can see, this list has integer, string, another integer, another list inside the list. I mean, it can contain anything, I tell you. And so, like I said, by the index. So let's point to that another list. 0, 1, 2, 3. Boom. And we selected the list. And as I said, we can go even deeper. Look at that. The index, let's say 2. So index 0, 1, 2. So this is number 3 inside this list. We got 3. Excellent. Okay, another thing. Lists maintain order of their elements. New elements will not order themselves, for example, in alphabetical order, unless you tell the list to do that. Because we can do various things with those lists. You know, there's really a lot of things. So this is my list. And this is just a list of strings. And we print them, those strings. But what you can notice, I said about the order. Because the apple alphabetically comes before the banana, right? Because it has A and the B is after A. But as we print, we get it as we added it, right? We created a list with a banana, then we added apple, and we see the apple that comes after. And this is like untouched, let's say. But we can sort it by basic function that is built in the Python. We don't have to import anything. And boom. See, this is the list. We sorted it and we get this alphabetically. A, B, C, G. Another thing is that lists are mutable, meaning their elements can be changed. I bet you noticed that already. But let me give you another example. My list appends 7. So this will append this digit, this integer 7, to the end of a list. This is just how it works. It adds to the end. See, and it added to the end. Another function is remove, and remove works that way that it removes first occurrence. So this is the first occurrence of a banana. Let me show you. Boom, it deleted the banana. But if there are two bananas, it removed the first occurrence, right? But the second remains. So have that in mind.